Mrityurmamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityormamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurmamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityormamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya. Sahanavavatu Sahano bhunattu Sahaviyam karavavahe Tejasvi navudhitamastu Ma vidvishavahayi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityormamritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good morning. Pleasant weather. Summer trouble is almost over. So today we shall learn something about Karma Yoga. Please see page number 81. Yesterday our Karthik, a boy who actually arranges this camera and other things for prayer meeting, he was asking me, Maharaj, what is topic for tomorrow? I said unselfishness. Again I said, no, wait. Enlightened selfishness, you put it. Not unselfishness, enlightened selfishness. So if you tell people become unselfish, they don't like it, they don't relish it. So you shall use a different word, enlightened selfishness. So I think that word will be, that phrase sounds better. So 81, very long quote. Ask nothing, want nothing in return. Give what you have to give, it will come back to you. But do not think of that now. It will come back multiplied 1,000-fold. But the attention must not be on that. Yet have the power to give. Sorry, I think here you have the power to give. And there it ends. Ask, Therefore, nothing in return. But the more you give, the more will come to you. The quicker you can empty the air out of this room, the quicker it will be filled up by the external air. Very simple. Ask nothing in return, you give, Swamiji is saying. But we all know that actually if you give, you will become beggars. Nobody wants to give. Those who have excess also, they don't want to give. Those who don't have, anyway, they cannot give. But those who have more than what they can enjoy, but they are also not able to give because the selfish instinct makes us hold to things, though we can't use them, we cannot really enjoy them. That's one problem in our today's society. Selfishness and greed. Because of this greed, we are destroying nature. We are on a rampage, to be frank. Countries are talking, individuals are talking, companies are talking about growth, growth, growth. More GDP, more economy, more money, more luxury, more comfort. You are destroying nature. You are destroying Prakriti. If you go at this pace, you are in search of happiness, but you are not getting the real happiness that you are seeking. You will never get. Because that is not the way to happiness. You know, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa never touched money in his life. Never touched money. Never touched money in his entire life. Can you believe? His historical personality, not an imaginary figure, in his entire lifetime. But he had the highest bliss and ananda. Right? All the people from university, people who had studied in Calcutta University went to him and sat at his feet and learned the lessons of life. Anandaniki margam ekkada untundi anandam ante ఆయన చెప్పాడు నీలోనే ఉంది పరమానందం. In you is the highest happiness, and how to get it is life itself is a demonstration. తన జీవితాన్ని ఒక ఉదాహరణగా చూపెట్టారు. నువ్వు ఆ పరమానందాన్ని పొందాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? If you really want to get that highest happiness, what you need to do, he showed through his own example. And he asked the people who can follow me, you can follow. So that is the thing. Because you are not figured out how to get the highest happiness, everybody is seeking happiness through different means. Somebody thinks that if you have money, you will be happy. Somebody thinks that if you have positions of power, you will be happy. Somebody thinks that if you acquire name and fame, you will be happy. Through relationships, through different ways people are, but they're not getting. That's why people are desperate, seeking for a drop of happiness. As they don't get it, they are trying through alcohol, nowadays through drug also. Cool children also. Basically, the urge is same. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. You are seeking it. You are longing for it, but you are not getting it. Why you are not getting it? What you are hoping for? నువ్వు ఆశిస్తున్న ఆనందం నీకు ఎందుకు రావట్లేదు అంటే నీకు ఒక ప్రశ్న వేసుకోవాలి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు పుట్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్. వేర్ యామ్ ఐ టు సీక్? వెర్ ఈజ్ రియల్ హ్యాపీనెస్? హౌ యామ్ ఐ టు మేక్ మై సెల్ఫ్ ఫుల్ఫిల్డ్? జీవన సాఫల్యాన్ని పొందాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది? అక్కడ దగ్గర నువ్వు ఆలోచించట్లేదు. సో ఎవ్రీబడి ఈస్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే. People think that only poor people are happy. No. Rich people are more unhappy. Right? If you just go and see everywhere, there, because you have huge properties. To manage those huge properties is not an easy thing. Mind gets scattered in so many ways. You will get headache. You have accumulated more than you can really consume, more than you can really enjoy. That's why Swami is saying, give. If you have, you give. Give and don't expect anything in return. It will come back to you multiplied 1,000-fold. నీకు వస్తుంది, నువ్వు ఇచ్చిన దానికన్నా 100 రెట్లు నీకు వెనక్కి వస్తుంది. నువ్వు దాని గురించి ఆశించక్కర్లే. డోంట్ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. వాట్ విల్ ఐ గెయిన్? యూ ఓన్లీ విల్ గెయిన్. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎన్లైటెండ్ సెల్ఫిష్నెస్. పీపుల్ డోంట్ ఈవెన్ నో హౌ టు బీ సెల్ఫిష్. దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. How to secure your own interest, you don't know. So that is the biggest problem in the society. Be selfish, but you know what it means to be truly selfish. This is enlightened selfishness you need to practice. Where by giving you will get it. What you will get? Real happiness you will get it. How you will get it? Your consciousness will expand. You will come closer to God. And because God is the ultimate source of happiness, and you will have more and more joy and more than happiness. That's the thing, because you have not figured it out. Everybody wants to accumulate and amass infinite amount of wealth, infinite amount of properties. What you will do? You will get stuck. You will get entangled. Okay? You will go crazy. You will go mad at the end of the day. You know, Vivekananda, when he was in America, there was a billionaire at that time, Rockefeller. Rockefeller was so rich in those times. He was the richest man in America at that time. So like today's Elon Musk. So, but he lost some financial losses he had suffered and some family problems probably. He thought of committing suicide at one point of time. So he was in a lot of distress. Somebody suggested him, there is a yogi who has come from India by name Swami Vivekananda, Why don't you pay a visit to him? Why don't you see him? He might give you some guidance, some advice, some counseling. So you are reluctant to go. Why? I am the richest man in the country. Why should I go to that man who came from a poor country? What will I gain from him? You are reluctant to go, but ultimately because his psychological torture was so huge, he couldn't bear it, and ultimately he had gone to Vivekananda. But Vivekananda received him like a commoner. He didn't actually pay much attention to him. And then Rockefeller felt hurt. He thought that he would give VIP treatment to him, but Vivekananda just received him like any other person he would receive. So he comes back. Probably this man didn't give me enough respect because I had not given any donation. The next time he comes, and he comes with a huge donation proposal. Actually, he brought a check and then he threw it on Swamiji's table and said that this is my contribution to this and this. You can make use of it and you can give it wherever you want. And then finally Swamiji, okay. Swamiji said, okay. And then he said, but you must thank me because I am making such huge donation. Then Vivekananda said, no, it's for you to thank me. Before that, Vivekananda told him, see, all the money that you have accumulated doesn't belong to you, it belongs to God. You are only custodian. So use it for good, public good, for the service of your fellow human beings. You will have more joy and more happiness, right? So he comes and gives donation, and then asks Swamiji, sir, you must thank me because I am giving the huge donation. Vivekananda says, no, it's for you to thank me because I have shown you the way and path to happiness. ఆనందానికి మార్గాన్ని నేను నీకు చెప్పాను కాబట్టి నువ్వు నాకు కృతజ్ఞతను వ్యక్తం చేయాలి, నేను కాదు నీ కృతజ్ఞతను వ్యక్తం చేయాలి స్వామి. ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్ he became a biggest and the greatest philanthropist of that country. You might have heard Rockefeller Foundation, very huge foundation. Some 15-20 Nobel laureates came from that foundation. All the money he started giving, and he lived up to late 90s, probably 96 or 97 years. At that age, ripe age, he passed away. Somebody who wanted to commit suicide, he had lived up to 96, 97 because now he's tasted the joy of giving. That's the real joy. Thank you. Have a nice day. This much for today.